Information Security Officer for Secretary of State. And I just wanted to note that for our election systems, as well election-related systems, particularly voter registration, as well as our other SOS systems, we have layers of defense to protect us. It's not just one answer that's supposed to be the one-size-fits-all. We start with our network firewalls, which are there to monitor and prevent unauthorized access to our systems. We block for a variety of reasons, including our geographic location, suspicious behavior, known malicious IPs, and then potentially interesting events, if you will, or security policy violations. Our network firewalls block about 14 million events per day. So that's just the bad guys trying to get in, poking at our network, saying, hey, we'd like to see what you've got going on. We block that as a matter of course. If they get past that, which legitimate requests may, we have an additional layer of security called a web application firewall. This protects our public-facing web applications. Now, blocks in that system, there's fewer because, of course, less stuff gets through to get blocked. But it's based, again, on geographic location as well as behaviors. If someone sends us a request that doesn't make any sense to the system, it gets blocked and thrown out. We block an average of about 17,000 requests with our web application firewall each day. Then, if you've got into our network and you're actually doing something, we have a log correlation and collection system that pulls in information from all over our SOS systems, whether it's our web servers, our database servers, our workstations, firewalls, our load balancing, and so forth. So from those events, we have analytics, machine analytics, that pull out the stuff that's interesting. As you can imagine, we have millions, about 25 million events per day that come into that log correlation engine. From there, machine analytics weeds through it to see if there's anything interesting. Some of those rules are rules we've made specific to our application. Some of those rules are things that come with the system that help us to identify what's interesting and what isn't. We manually investigate between 80 and 100 events per day that somehow got flagged and don't look right. So once we've done that, we have other things that we're doing. We run vulnerability scans on our workstations and our servers, approximately 450 scans per week on 250 network-attached devices. So most weeks, most devices get scanned more than once. Those help us identify vulnerabilities, things that we do need to fix. It helps us identify by criticality, and it tells us that that is on our system. We also get threat information from a variety of external sources, which may or may not apply to our systems, but it helps us identify what's going on out in the real world and what might impact our systems. And so we have all this stuff in place to prevent infections. And then, since users are one of our biggest causes of data breaches out in the real world today, we also have implemented what we call host-based firewalls. So on your particular or any individual's particular workstation, if they do click on that phishing link, they are blocked from spreading that infection out to the network. And so those are some of the things that we have in place to protect our systems in general, including our voter registration system.
Thank you. So I want to go back to the counties. We have in this state counties that do all elections different. Every county is different.